Hi guys, this is Amberlyn and Madison with HVAC Webmasters, and we're here today to talk to you about buying leads. Last time we were here, we talked about keywords and strategy and how that can affect your search ranking. And so today we're going to go ahead and delve into how leads can help your business or hinder your business.
Yeah. Now we have many different points to consider here when it comes to choosing which lead channels you want to select for your HVAC business. A couple, we obviously have cost. We also have convenience for you, the amount of effort that you have to take in securing the lead as well as converting it. If you can get the lead but you can't convert, it's not really a great lead.
No.
Yeah. And also we're going to be thinking about long-term versus short-term gains for both your business monetarily and brand growth-wise. Now, HVAC lead sellers is one of the most controversial, yet I'd say popular channels
for sure.
in the industry. Heating and cooling businesses are, especially the new ones, are constantly looking for a dependable source of leads. And if it has anything, lead sellers have consistency on their side. It's one of those channels that I call a pay to play, because as long as you continue to put money into it, you'll continue to get leads coming into your business. Now, there are some positives and negatives to this. Apart from the consistency, you also just have the convenience behind it. You don't have to go out and search for the leads yourself. You have somebody else doing it for you.
Now, these are especially good in the case of you're just starting your business, correct?
Oh, yes.
If your HVAC company is just getting off the ground and you need those jobs to come in stat, then lead sellers would be the ones I would assume to go to.
That's a good point. You don't have any word of mouth, obviously, if you're a new business, and no existing clients to fall back on. So in that case, for many, it's almost a necessity. Now, we will say there are some detracting factors, especially as a long-term source of leads.
For sure.
For one, cost. I mean, goodness, you're paying by the lead. In some cases, especially for the more premium services that you offer, you can expect to pay, $50 for some of these leads. And not all of them have great conversion potential as well.
No.
We hear many stories in some cases of businesses getting charged for a call. They say, "Hey, we have a potential lead here. Would you like to connect?" Yeah, sure. And as soon as the call goes through, they say, "Hey, yeah, I'm just looking for the cost of a AC repair. How much do you pay for this?" "Oh, we charge so and so." "Okay, goodbye." Click.
And that's a waste of time.
And $50 later, you're wondering, okay, why did I pay for this service? That's a story that we hear time and time again.
A lot.
Yeah. So in summary, it's a wonderful, dependable source in the short term, especially if you don't have that brand recognition.
Right.
Yes.
Now, there's other ways to go ahead and get those leads when you're just starting out, such as managed PPC. It's allowing you to go ahead and put your brand out there through platforms like Google, Facebook, Instagram, maybe Twitter. There's a whole host of platforms that you can use to get your business and services out there. So the great thing about managed PPC is it affords you control. You can go ahead and hone the people you want to see your ad, the areas you want to do service in, and you can kind of control your marketing dollar a little bit better.
Now, let's backtrack for just a moment here. Just in case you are starting out your business and you aren't familiar with online marketing, PPC refers to pay per click. Now, she mentioned advertising here. When you see an ad on Google, maybe at the top of search results, or you see an ad on Facebook.
In the bars on the side or in your feed.
Right. Every time somebody clicks on that, that generates a charge to your account. And that's why they call it pay-per-click. Every time somebody clicks, you pay. And in a managed case, you're paying a business to do it for you.
Right. Now, the great thing about it is it's as consistent as you are. So as long as you want to do PPC or you have enough time and effort to put into it, it's going to be as productive as you are. Now, the good thing about this is when you have a managed PPC, all that takes is just talking with the people that are managing the ads. And then you can give them your vision for what you want, the services you want to go ahead and advertise for, and they go with it. But again, it allows you to manage your marketing dollar a little bit better, but you're still giving that to that management company.
Mm-hmm. And one of the things we've found and that we hear from both the industry and from HVAC professionals is that managed PPC, especially in comparison to lead sellers, there seems to be a little bit more control over the quality of the leads. That's because there's the search aspect to it. People are actually looking up, making effort to find services, and that connects with your website and your existing services. So it's less likely to just be somebody calling and say, hey, I only want the cost of this.
Right, because it's going to go ahead and interact with your keywords for your ad. So if they say, I want a new heating system, that's what's going to pop up, your ad for new heating systems.
Mm-hmm. Now, PPC does have one significant challenge, especially within the realm of search. When it comes to Google and Google search, consumers have a tendency, and they've trained themselves, to look past advertising. Now, there's still a set percentage of people, maybe 20 to 25% of people, who will consider ads at the top of Google search results. Some people don't even realize that they're paid for.
Right.
However, especially with newer generations of consumers, we see a tendency to just completely skip over that and go directly to organic search results, the ones that you see in the middle and towards the bottom.
Right.
And that leads us to our third channel, which is managed SEO. This is what's called an organic channel, meaning that you aren't paying by the lead for the ones coming into your business.
Right.
Now, SEO, search engine optimization, refers mainly to the connection between your company website and Google search results. Now, as we mentioned already, organic results are those that come beneath the paid advertising at the top of search results, and almost 80% of people just skip down to that section. So you're already targeting a much broader segment of people. Now, when it comes to SEO, it can be a very intimidating channel for HVAC professionals to break into.
For sure.
Because it takes at least a couple months to develop a successful website. That's because, Google has to crawl and chart your website.
Index.
Yeah, index, that's the term. And you actually have to develop recognition with Google before it starts to rank up your website. Now, once you start building authority and all that jazz, and people trust your business and start coming back to it, leads become incredibly cheap. And that's one of the amazing things when it comes to SEO, is that when you're not paying for every lead, the cost per lead drops dramatically, especially when they start coming in consistently over the months and in the long term. Now, what would you think is the most appealing aspect of SEO?
I would think it's the consistency and the fact that it is more of a return on investment for your marketing dollar, because you put so little towards it to start and it just grows and grows and grows. Mm-hmm. So as customers start seeing your site more because it's ranking through Google, then you're going to have that customer that becomes a lifetime customer because they interact with you directly, not some other, like an ad or another person that's saying, okay, let's get you to this guy.
Right, it's the HVAC company's brand, not the lead seller or PPC company.
For sure.
Yeah. So Brand growth is another significant aspect of SEO. When people specifically look for the services and they click on your website, if you give them that great service, they're not going to look for the lead seller next time. They're going to look for your business. And that's something that we continually point people back towards, because that facilitates long-term growth. Mm-hmm. Now, again, for most people, it's the cost, the low cost per lead that drives so many people towards it, no matter what industry you're in, but especially for heating and cooling professionals. Now, let's look back at each of these different channels here. Mm-hmm. Amberlyn, if you were going to say one takeaway for heating and cooling professionals to have, what do you think they should take away?
I think they should take away that patience overall with your SEO is going to be the best return for your business. Best way to get those heating and cooling clients to your phone, or to give you a call.
Yeah. Well, you do want them on your phone. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Ringing phone is a happy business. I would say, and building off of that, I would say SEO is great, yeah. But why just SEO, or why just PPC or lead seller? When it comes to marketing, if you find a channel that works for you, mm-hmm. go for it. If you have a solid return on your investment, on your marketing dollar, and you're earning business, then by all means, we're happy for you. The reason why we send so many people towards SEO is because it's just such a low cost investment, and over time, it's much easier to control. But at the same time, that actually facilitates stronger PPC, mm-hmm. and stronger returns from other channels like social media. So if you have solid PPC working for you, which is a great foundation for all your online marketing, then you can try out PPC campaigns. It's something that's great for starting businesses, and even lead selling or buying off of a lead seller works very well with SEO.
For sure.
Yeah.
And for all of your SEO needs, HVAC Webmasters is always here for you.
Yes, of course. Ultimately, we just want you to be successful. Mm-hmm. And if we can find a way for you to be successful through SEO or PPC or both, we're happy for you. And that's ultimately what we want. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in the meantime, we'll see you next time. I believe the next time we'll be talking about a new term, search marketing. Ooh. And we'll explain why you don't have to be afraid of online SEO and PPC and all of that. Mm-hmm. See you next time.
See you next time.